In this video, we're going to take you through the room selection process, where you'll select your own room for the upcoming academic year. We'll also talk about some of the things you need to consider before you begin room selection. We'll talk about your room selection time slot and other information that is helpful. So let's begin. Before you begin room selection, there are several things that you need to think about. What are your housing preferences? Where do you want to live on campus? Do you want North Campus? Do you want South Campus? What housing types are you interested in? Are you looking for suite, corridor, or apartment style housing? And are you a part of a roommate group? Before you begin room selection, make sure that you've ironed out some of these details. And remember to be fluid throughout the process, because what you might be looking for might not be available, so you might need to look at other options. If you're a part of a roommate group or you have a preferred roommate, you need to make sure that you're in an actual roommate group. Simply listing your preferred roommate on the roommate page does not guarantee that you're going to be assigned with your roommate. Make sure that the two of you, or if you're in a roommate group of more than two, are all part of the same roommate group. You can edit those details throughout the process, so maybe as you're going through room selection, you can't find a space to accommodate your group of 8 and you want to break those groups up. You can do that because each student will have their own room selection time slot. So you can create multiple groups, and then those individual groups can go through the room selection process. These are things to consider because as we get to the end of the process, it's very difficult for large groups to receive an accommodation together. For example, if you're looking for an 8-person suite and you're a rising first-year student or a rising sophomore student, it may be difficult to find a space for all 8 of you. Other things to consider are, or to keep in mind, if you will, is that during the room selection process, if you're in a roommate group, you have to assign everyone in that group. So if you can't, you either need to break the group up or look for other space on campus. So with that, let's begin. Just remember that you will be receiving your housing selection time slot, or your room selection time slot before room selection occurs. That is the time frame that when your room selection window will open. That window will remain open for a week, and you can always choose at a later date, but there will be over 4,000 students going through room selection. So when your window opens up, you want to take care of that as soon as possible to ensure the best chance of getting the space that you want on campus. If you're in a roommate group, every person in your roommate group will have a room selection time slot. So whoever has the best time slot for the group can go in and select for the group. So with all of that, let's dive in and walk you through the room selection process. At the time of your room selection time slot opening, you'll want to click on the log into the My Portal and click on the Housing Application tab. And set the corresponding term. In this example, it's academic year 2020-2021. Click Continue. Once you have a room selection time slot and that time slot is open, it will take you directly to room selection when you log in. So from here, we're going to go ahead and make our initial selection of the room type that we're looking for. And in this example, I'm looking for a super suite. From here, you'll see where I can add some other filters if I want to include other room types. Maybe I want to think about a Ram Village apartment with only 2 bedrooms. I can add that into my list, and it'll slowly filter out any of the available spaces to me. Now, this can take some time, so please be patient, especially during peak times. But as you can see here, here's all of the super suites that are available. You can continue to scroll down. You'll see there's multiple pages at this point because room selection is not done. Gives you some basic information. So this is the room number, how many spaces are available in this room, what suite it's a part of, if it's a suite. So in this example, you can see these 3 rooms are part of the same suite. And this is important if you're going to assign a large group. So you might want to select all 3 of these rooms. It tells you the area of campus that this is located on. In this example, I'm in a roommate group of only 2 students. So I want to choose this super suite here. I can choose Add to Cart. And now I'm holding that space for several minutes. I'm going to hit Save and Continue. Here's the information for that space. Here's my personal information. Here's my roommates. And in this step, this is where I'm going to go ahead and assign individuals in this roommate group. In an example, if you're a part of a roommate group of more than 2 students and you need to match up roommate pairings, this is where you would do that. So, but in this example, there's only 2 students, so we're all going to go in the same room. So I'm going to just go here, select bed. Then I'm going to select the bed for my roommate, which you can see this one's already been taken. It's that space here. I'm going to go ahead and assign these beds. which will take the confirmation page. Here I can see the assignment information, where me and my roommate are going. I can choose to confirm or complete room selection, or I can go back. Maybe I want to change my mind. You can go back here. It's important to note though that once you click confirm and complete room selection, that is your room space. You cannot go back through and find another space on campus, because when a student selects a room, that is the space that's yours. You can contact our office, but we will tell you that once you've confirmed your assignment, that is final, and you'll have to wait for room reassignments to begin, because we don't want to create an opportunity where students are bogging down the system trying to change rooms consistently. Please make sure that the space that you're confirming is the space that you in fact want. If you don't, this is your opportunity to go back and find another space. We're going to go ahead and confirm this though. And it's taken care of. You can see here the assignment information. This is the room number, room type, the location. This is the roommate that I pulled in. These spaces will fill out as the other spaces become available, and then you're all set. If you want to apply for an RLP or take care of any of the steps, you can do so, or you can simply go to the bottom of this page and choose back to the home page, and it's all taken care of. This concludes this video and the room selection process. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the housing office. Hope all is well, and have a great day.